Hello twin flames, and welcome to the Divine Masculine reading for Saturday. So I'm really excited today to be able to use a new deck with you guys. I picked this up in London over the weekend and it's True Paths of Angels. Now this is a really intense deck. Okay, so I'm really going to tap in and see what the masculines are going through. And, thank you to everyone who says you love these readings. And, it really is powerful every day to check in with the masculine. So let's see what the masculine is going through today. Now, for the feminine today, you're going through a release. So you're releasing yourself from anything negative or anything toxic to you, thought patterns, people, situations. And the masculines are also going through a release, but they are releasing themselves from situations, people, karmic energies. So sometimes it can be mirrored to each other, but again, it seems different because you may think, well, there's no one really that I'm with to release. In other words, you may be single. You may have already got that divorce or moved away from that person, but your masculine may still be in a karmic relationship, or they may still be spending time with toxic friends or, family members who try and influence them in some way. So that's the difference of the release. So you're both releasing things, but the feminine is more likely to be releasing doubt and fears than people or situations. Okay, but you know how it resonates with you. So this is what the masculine's going through. So we've got Angel of your Sword, and this says, model yourself and everything around you. It says each thing can be improved with the right actions. Wow. So first of all, what I'm seeing is they're showing me this. This person is holding this kind of triangle. Now I'm going to be reading these intuitively. Okay. So that's why I'm going to read the book as well. But I'm actually seeing this as a closet. Now this is really interesting because the closer we get to union, the more likely we are to experience both energies. And someone asked me about this the other day. Is it normal to be experiencing masculine and feminine energy? And yes, it is. Before my union, for about 3 or 4 months before, I was operating heavily in masculine energy. So you'll be experiencing some days a very powerful feminine energy, or sometimes a very powerful divine masculine energy. So if you're resonating with the masculine readings in more of a way that, wow, that's what I'm doing right now, that's because you're operating in both energies because you were so close to your union. So it's another reminder from the angels to trust this journey and have faith, and remember that divine timing is the perfect time for you and your twin. So you may be seeing this the same way as me. I'm seeing that as somebody clearing out the closet. I'm seeing this as a coat hanger in a wardrobe, and this person is clearing out things that they no longer need. So this is a great message about karmic endings. Now it's Saturday and some of the masculines will be working, some of them won't. And I feel they're going through things in their mind. So the closet in their mind, the processing, doing some deep thinking, releasing things, finding solutions to problems, working out what to do, receiving guidance. And some of the masculines are going to be physically sorting things out in their home. So they may be donating things to charity. They're giving me fear, and that helps to release things, fears. They're getting things ready that they don't need, sorting things out for the tip or rubbish. They may even be stripping walls and redecorating. So there's a lot of change going on right now around the masculines as they release. And this really resonates with me because this weekend, that's my plan, to sort out my wardrobe and make more space. And when we prepare for union, we make space in our life. Whether that's, shown as a symbol through our closet, going in there and making space, or in our mind, making space by moving away from anything or anyone that no longer serves us. So this is what the masculine is doing. And the number 9 is about spiritual pathway. So this is part of his spiritual path right now, to clear the clutter, to release things that don't serve him. Some of the masculines may be clearing the car, because the car is a vehicle that gets us from one place to another. But the masculines can also make their car very homely, because that's their thing. They know that car gives them a form of independence. Or, the shed, like my George, he's got a shed and he's actually in there this weekend with his friends. So they're having some manly bonding time. So your masculine may be doing that too, spending it with his friends going fishing or going somewhere else or going in the shed or doing something like that. But, he was actually clearing all the shed out yesterday, making room for something. So they're making room in their lives. They're making space in their lives for you, but also for better things. And that's what the number 9 is showing you. This is part of their spiritual pathway. So again, if they need quiet time today, or they're out with friends, or they're busy, they are clearing things up in their minds, and it's a positive. It says, model yourself in everything around you. So they're changing things. They're changing themselves and everything around them into a new model. And this really makes sense because, in the Divine Feminine reading today, we got your perfect partner is coming. I'm ready for love. So your masculine is getting ready for your love. They're getting ready to accept your love, to embrace this love, and to express their love to you. And they're becoming your perfect partner. So they're becoming exactly who and what they need to be in a permanent committed union with you. So they are now modeling themselves and everything around them. And they're modeling themselves as well on you because you are an inspiration. You are their light. You are that model of inspiration and power that they crave. And he says, each thing can be improved with the right actions. So everything in their life can be improved and made better and more healthy with the right actions. And that's what they're working on, taking action. And that's why there's an active energy around the masculines today, because they're active in what they're doing at home or what they're doing at work. And, if they're at work, I feel they're clearing the schedule, or they're tying up loose ends, or there's a completion going on. They're busy and active. They're getting things done. So this is really powerful. And this can also be an extra message for same-sex twin flames, especially if your divine masculine hasn't kind of come out into the open about who he is yet or who she is yet. Closet energy coming out of the closet. So there's this real energy about moving forward. And this again really resonates with what I spoke about in the feminine message about release, because for the feminines today, we got hot air balloons. And I wanted to show this to you because hot air balloons rise up in the sky. And I spoke about how in Narnia, in Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, they wear the heavy coats and they take them off and feel that release, and those coats come out of the wardrobe. And to get to Narnia, they have to go into the wardrobe and find a new world. So I definitely feel masculines, feminines connecting with this energy. You're going to be in your wardrobe, your physical wardrobe over the weekends, removing things, sorting things out, clearing the clutter, making space for the future. That could also be a cupboard. Maybe you're clearing the cupboards out in the kitchen, getting rid of any old tins or anything you don't need, or maybe you're clearing out the pantry or the garage, or there's things being cleared out. It's a clearing energy. This is how we kind of get things ready in our mind, by doing it in a physical way. So this is what your masculine is doing. And the fact that he's wearing a red dress, or, this woman is wearing a red dress, red is about the root chakra. And it's about fire energy and action. And it's about divine timing. So this is the perfect time to clear things out, to clear the clutter, to get ready. And we've also got their tools at the bottom, tools and kind of a scraper energy. So I'm also feeling like gardening. The masculines may be gardening this weekend, decorating, making things, with a hammer, sorting things out. So there's some kind of DIY or gardening or clearing that's going on. And that's to model things into the energy we need them to be. And that's going to remove this wall, and create the way and create change. And you can see this kind of yellow energy connected with the solar plexus. We're following our heart, our gut instinct to make these changes, to lead to happiness ahead. So let's look at the boot, because, this is a very powerful deck. I'm really excited about this deck. So this is number 9. So let's go to number 9 and see what it says. So just to give us a more in-depth look. So he says, first interpretation, model yourself and everything around you. Everything can be improved with the right action. So we know that. Everything on this journey, everything between you, it can be improved with the right action. And that means the masculine knows that when he reaches out to you at the right time, when he reaches out to you in the right way, it's going to improve things. If he apologizes to you, tells you how he feels, you're going to just be okay, because You're not going to want to dredge up the past or blame anyone or blame anything. You just want things to be better. So this is also a great sign that things are improving. And he says, the angel of Yesod is standing within a stone quarry, holding a square aloft, symbolising the issue or matter at hand that only you must resolve and put in order by imposing right angles. So, in other words, the masculines need to sort this out. It's up to them. They have to take the lead in your connection. They need to be the one reaching out to you, either breaking up with a karmic partner or sorting things out and getting ready for this union. So the issue or matter at hand that they must resolve. So this is saying to you, Divine Feminine, let them come to you. They have to resolve it. That's why if you're trying to resolve things in your connection and you feel like doors are slamming in your face, things aren't taking place, things aren't happening, that's why you're feeling that way, because the angel's saying it's up to the masculine to resolve this. It's up to them to sort this out. It's up to them to make things happen. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So he has to take control, and he's digesting everything he's been given and everything he knows to make things happen. It says, next to the angel, there is a large, partially carved rock on which is placed a compass, signifying the space that you must enclose within a circle and conquer it. So the compass is about direction, and this enclosed space is about the masculines going within, going in their cave or going silent or distant, because they're finding direction with that compass, starting from a central point that's inside you. So the angel's saying it's all inside of them. They know who they are, they know what they need to do, and they have to be the one to take control. The angel of Yesod will make you understand that the stone, that material to be perfected is you, that you must act with righteousness and measure well. So the masculines are changing themselves, which really resonates with this one. Your perfect partner is coming, and for the feminine, your circle is changing. I attract wonderful, loving people into my life. So he's changing to be righteous and measured. So he wants to do the right thing, and he needs to bring this in equal measure. It says the hammer and chisel placed on the ground represents the thoughts and actions you need to improve yourself and your existence. So this is showing he can do this. I mean, how beautiful is that? And then there's, kind of like this, visualization that you can do as well. But this book is True Paths of Angels, and this is by Daniel Missori and Letizia Rivetti, okay? And I got this from Watkins Bookstore, so it's really powerful. But what I'm really seeing here is the masculine showing you they want to change, they intend to change, and they are finding the direction to make that change. So they are going to be doing things in the physical world today and possibly tomorrow too that show you, Divine Feminine, they are making these changes. And it all starts within. So on the physical, you may see them decorating or, clearing things up or busy at work or taking action towards things or doing things. But that's because their mind is active with what they need to do and change. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.